Welcome into more Expert Menace. We're gonna finally take on the Rogue Army, and we're gonna go head on with them and stop these Marauders with a difficulty 3 mission right out of the gate. Their advanced Rogue Army units split out from the main force. They're pillaging a nearby civilian settlement, and if not for us, no one will stop the carnage. So we're gonna move in quickly and save as many civilians as we can. And this is gonna be maybe a slog of an operation. Our first time facing the Rogue Army, and there's 4 missions, and there's 2 enemy assets. So we see over here a relieve outpost mission, just difficulty 1. And there's an atmospheric comms jammer, which communication between the Major and the Impetus are potentially partially jammed. Increase the delay of off-map abilities by 1 round, which is actually going to be relevant because we picked one up, and there's another mission over here that pilots recovered. If we do the search and rescue mission, we would gain 1 minigun strafing run for the rest of the operation. So that's interesting interplay there. We can't do both, right? And then over here, the other enemy asset, Defend Outpost, is a terror camp. Reduce discipline of all player units by 15%. So that's going to be active for 3 operations, even if we take it on, right? And so we'd only be saving us for the last mission there. And so yeah, before we get into that, OCI-wise, we did go ahead and pick up the recovery team. So if our vehicle's destroyed in battle, you know, it won't get permanently destroyed, which is great insurance, especially with Bog, who's a little more frail. And then we had just enough points, 1 left to get the supply drop here, which could be pretty clutch in a longer mission, or just allow us to take less ammo items, right, and feel better about that. So that's all of our hull slots full for the moment, and one armament slot so far, and we've got room to grow here. And then let's look at the other option here first. So we could do this delay mission here. But it's another defense mission. We just did one, but it would be pretty powerful. It looks like have enemy supply points reduced by 15% for the rest of the operation. But we're gonna do the right thing here. We're gonna stop the Marauders, and so if we begin here, it's daytime, and yeah, there's a lot of civilian contacts, including one way up here. So they're totally gone, right? They're gonna die instantly. Enemy contacts all around them, and then there's some enemy contacts pretty close over here as well. And our settlement here, there's an open area in the middle, maybe just a couple buildings that will block line of sight on either side, right? And Darby can deploy forward pretty far here. So what can we expect now with the Rogue Army? Well, we see a lot of different infantry contacts, but we don't know, they're of unknown type, right? So we're gonna have to discover what those are, and then just unknown types in general. And then, but we do see an autocannon walker over here, so that is a little scary, especially for Bog, right? But yeah, let's go look at our squad here. So we're mostly set up the same way I think we were in the last mission, but we've managed to turn Darby into a killing role here, because I think she's gonna have to take on those isolated units by herself if she can, because that's the only chance those civilians up there are going to survive. So we have her with 7 laser rifles, right? She still has the crocodile. She's fully geared out with her 3 concealment smoke grenades and an extra crocodile ammo there. And then Lim, we get to put this new assault rifle on him that we just picked up. So if we compare it to his old PDW here, so the new weapon's on the left, it's got 1 more range, right? It has a +10 accuracy modifier, pretty good. Does a lot more hit point damage and armor damage, a little less armor penetration, but then of course, much less rate of fire, just 3 compared to 5. So it's gonna be a little less, or a little worse against soft targets up close, right? But base HP damage, we went ahead and picked up the AP ammo on the black market, and now it's still gonna do 12 HP damage, which should, you know, be a kill target or a kill shot on any unarmored or penetrated normal human unit, right? And with 45 armor penetration, even medium armor that we might run into, that they might be able to kill in 1 shot, but with 15 armor damage rate, which is also better, it'll strip heavier armor at a faster rate as well. So it feels like a good upgrade for him. We'll probably notice the range increase, and because we wanted to make room for this AP ammo, we couldn't take the AT grenade anymore. I still want to have smokes on him, so I just gave him a workshop RPG so he can still kill hard targets instead of just stunning them. Ideally, we could upgrade this to a better RPG, or even another special weapon if we so choose. And then Mike, we're still looking for maybe a better special weapon for him, or him in the black market. We didn't see anything suitable at the moment, but against the Rogue Army, the the MG could come into use. And then since he does have bag and belts, we went and gave him the second camo kit. It's a pretty cheap way to give him some concealment, because that's his best defense, right? With fatigues and only 3 squatties. And then with Bog, we kept him mostly the same, but we took off the extra ammo since we can now supply drop him if he starts to run low, and we get 2 uses out of that ability. And then Sashin is just as we know him. He's going to kill things from long range, hopefully stay out of sight and out of firing range. And so, yeah, can Darby take on these targets by herself? Maybe not, but maybe she can get a cheeky kill and reposition. She's got the smoke, right? And then otherwise, we want to take advantage of this little strip of road with Bog. And maybe we'll just try to cut off their approach here with these civilians, right? So he and Lim. And I think I'm going to have our other infantry split the middle, try to take the center here, and then decide if we want to support Darby or Pike and Lim. And so maybe trying to get right up to that cover. We'll see how fast we can move, and then Pike a little behind. And yeah, that's our setup. We're zeroed out on supply points here, and excited to see what the Rogue Army is all about.
Major, the Rogue Army is made up of former planetary Jingwei. Unlike pirates, we can expect these hostiles to be very top-heavy, with strong leaders, deadly hardware, and a large manpower pool.
Well said, Hey Flick. Thank you for the intro there. And they're all facing away from us, but okay. Good strong intro here. So start with the conscripts, ill-equipped soldiers, who are a mix of volunteers and forced conscripts. Not very effective fighters, but they do come with the K-Pack, scrap bomb, bundle grenade, right? Just the 10 armor there. And then, yeah, Rogue Army Jaeger team, Specialized Rogue Army Sniper team, and they have the Jaeger Fatigues, Flashbang, a DMR, and a Target Designator. And then the Heavy Infantry right out of the gate. So these Special Truck Force are equipped with heavy armor, capable battle rifles, and decent RPGs. Yeah, I would say so. 75 armor, very strong. We'll have to see how our new limb setup would do against that. But our laser rifle can penetrate that amount of armor, right? And then they have a better RPG there, as well as a frag grenade and the K-Pack as well. So Darby did stay concealed against them. And I believe the Jaeger does have better detection, right? So maybe just barely there. And yeah, we penetrate 75 armor. So that's ideal. But with the 8 HP point damage, it's still 2 shots to kill, right? But yeah, we should probably open with Darby before they move away, right? But we are in range here, so we probably don't want to take return fire. Jaeger team is probably the high priority. Yeah.
Keep it up.
And then we can still see you, huh? I like our cover. It's very good. Since we're out in the open, I think we can risk another shot. Got them to wave. Forgot the full fleeing status. Let's see if she gets shot at here. Civilians first. They're gone. Okay, now it looks like we just have some time to load up here.
Taking cover. Ferocity before freedom.
Okay, good.
Sir.
Retreating, and then just run up as far as we can. And they also chose to retreat. Perfect. Maybe we went reconcealed before.
At your service.
Since that closer squad went down, right? But either way, we'll take that. Okay, more civilians. More civs getting shot at. And now Bog, we can activate our booster injector. Those initial contacts were pretty far up there, so round 1 we should be fine. Just to streak ahead here. See some more civilians. Just like a big parking lot here. Do you think they have a farmer's market in the middle?
Exploit their foolishness.
That'd be very cute.
Sir.
Okay.
Orders.
But we can still see this squad. It's so cheap to move. We're on this road here.
Catching a corner.
Okay. Pop out, shoot, and get all the way back to here. Yeah, that feels good. Wavering suppressed. Oh yeah, and the fleeing. Good. Very good. She's our little ninja.
Sir.
Okay, so they have a mortar. That's very good to know. Let's go ahead and move our concealed infantry
Contact.
first. Good, yes, keep running towards us.
Orders?
They ran away as well.
Yeah.
Sasha in here. Should be able to get right up to there next.
Orders?
And hasn't gotten shot at yet. Let's go and activate. They're blocking our path this way, but let's try to cut them off. Still concealed. Still concealed. Just revealed. Let's play it safe. We know that autocannon mech was over here, right?
About time.
And Lim, maybe you can spot it. We could get all the way up to this cover, but not deploy.
Move it, Marines!
Okay.
Alert, alert! Weapons
Autocannon team! Also not what we want to see. We know it's there now, at least. Could have smoked our advance as well, right? We'll probably want to reposition with the vehicle more first.
Sir!
Okay.
Yeah.
Had that unit activated? I should remember these things. Let's try to grenade launcher where it was. Oh, no, looks like it moved. Well, now we're about to get shot at, aren't we? Okay. Looks like some kind of regular infantry squad. And they do spot us.
Sir! Orders!
But without them taking the autocannon shot,
Alert! Enemy hardware!
we can smoke here. So yeah, let's shoot and smoke. Very effective. So those are just the conscripts, right? But our first look at the new weapon there did pretty good suppression at max range there. The drop off in accuracy with the +10 modifiers not too bad. And then we got the full pin, right? Just standing up. Let's just fully smoke, I think.
Grenade!
Civilian might get shot at again, but at least these other ones have made it around the corner, right? Yeah, get out of there. Okay, more civilians up here getting shot at. We've only lost one so far, which is not bad.
Eyes open.
Yeah, let's pop out
Oscar Mike.
again. Okay, one of those squads is... They're both out here still. We could shoot at both. Oh, yeah.
To the back!
Okay, we finally overheated here, but totally worth it. I mean, that's a lot of destruction.
Thanks.
And
Sir!
I didn't see where that mortar hit.
At your service! Sir!
We could drone here. Let's... Yeah, let's see what we see. Not in this open area here. Yep, they've already made it in. Okay, so we've got more conscripts. Then we just have the regular Rogue Army infantry. They're equipped with crowbars, right? So they have good range. Bundle grenade, AT grenade, smoke grenade. Pretty get it out compared to pirates for their, standard infantry. And the Rogue Army officer is seasoned and can command and motivate the forces around them. Scrap bomb, bundle grenade. It doesn't say what weapon they have there. Is that also a crowbar? Looks like it. Most of the conscripts, they have the K-Pack, right? I think they do have the crowbar. We can see same range, yes. So we don't need to sacrifice the drone yet. Pike will be safe back here, I assume. I know it's just a drone, right? Maybe we'll just cover our eyes back here. It'll be pretty safe.
Bringing up the rear!
Okay, looks like that civilian finally went down up there. And then Sashin, do we want to get all the way up here? Let's approach to this cover and deploy. Let them come to us, hopefully. Oh, okay. Here we
Targets.
are. And this will spot us. Perfect. We still have the smoke cover, so we can open with Sasha very safely. Right, just from in place, I think that's best. And then if they want to take this good cover, they'll be in our sights.
Sir.
Keeping command here, right? Burn activation. If they push further, then we'd have the MG set up, right? Probably in the best place right here. Alright, we'll see if they push real hard on us with a bunch of units. Ooh. That's an autocannon.
Orders?
Let's get as many of those units to move as we can first, I think. And then, yeah, with Darby, we could come back here, but... I don't want to get too caught out in the open, but we could flank now
Moving
that
to
she's
waypoint.
concealed again and these squads are toast.
We've got movement.
Okay, what is that? MG team. They've got the tripod CMG, so the same weapon that Pike has, right? Maybe get over to this cover. Did you spot another unit? No.
Orders?
Okay, let's do them first. We could smoke again. I want to spot infantry.
Alert, alert!
Okay. A lot of stuff here. So it's another autocannon team. Tripod MK 20A3, right? It could have been this one that repositioned. And then yeah, let's take a look at this walker. So autocannon walker has the same weapon. 20A3. Yes. Effective against heavy infantry and light vehicles. We believe it. So we could take an RPG shot and get back into smoke cover here. Got another MG team back there. Maybe we can trigger Berserk here. Oh yeah. Easy enough. And then even get back in the vehicle, because the smoke is going to dissipate, right?
Yeah.
And then we don't have to activate Limb first.
At your service. Yeah.
Question is, do we reveal Bog to try to rocket that thing? I don't think we're going to be able to. But we could... Could blind fire this. Let's just get back into cover. With 2 autocannons, I don't love his chances. If we can get them to come to us first, right? Ideally. And our patience with Sasha paid off. Heading down, half the squad's down. They just got rallied. Yeah, there's some more regular infantry.
Let them have it.
Okay, vehicles concealed for now. Probably the right move to back up, even if it's a little less exciting.
Sir.
And let's see if they can get Sasha to, they can advance on him again here. Take the shot since we have it.
Ready on my signal.
Sasha could even move up one, right?
Fighting with ferocity.
They're running from Darby. Works for us.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Bog a shot. And then we can smoke the vehicle while they're out in the open here. By overloading, right? Yeah. So if... What, 50 AP to back up? 30 AP. That's enough. And got the full kill. Excellent. Excellent. So we're stunned, but we're still protecting the civilians back here.
At your service.
Orders?
Let's see if Darby can keep hunting. Definitely out of range. Just conscripts.
Moving to cover.
She could get spotted if there are more Jaegers out there.
Orders.
Okay, at this point, since we took care of the walker, there's just that infantry. Let's try to smoke our advance here. Because we won't let him to spot for the vehicle now that we're fighting Rogue Army. Someone should be spotting for it.
Bringing up the rear.
And then we can just repin here. Or get the kill, even better.
Enemy destroyed.
We could save his ammo, even though we'll probably be fine. Alright, not a bad start against the Rogue Army.
Sir.
If we can save the rest of the civilians, we'll look at all the
Orders?
objectives as well. Darby's in range here. Stayed concealed the whole
C2 is
way.
strong. This soldier's very combat
Let's do a wider flank. You know there's a mortar somewhere back there too. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, and close enough. And wow, what a mortar shot. Took out 5 squatties. That's already the most losses I think we've ever had. About that. But we can rally here at least, so let's keep it in there.
Marksman is ready to return.
Can rally again. Pretty silly.
Accelerate.
keep running
Accelerate
away.
them to death. At your service.
Another rally there. This could be very inaccurate, but he can still pin. Oof. Wow. Like I got the plague.
They're scattering.
I mean, he's only got 3 rifles at this point as well, so we might just want to pull Sasha out of there. Now that they have him zeroed in, right? With the mortar.
No time.
Okay, Lim.
On our way.
Oops. I want you to go through the smoke, please. Thank you.
Get to cover.
Okay, we don't spot anything, but we do have reduced vision range, but he'll be safe.
At your service. Orders.
Okay. What do you got? We have autocannon team and the MG team.
Yeah. Orders.
I'm lost for words, apparently. So, yeah, I'm wondering. This is a good test. They're behind just a little cover, 3-man squad. We have good accuracy from this range. We have full armor pen, 1 shot to kill. So, what's the likelihood of triggering Berserk? I would guess very high. We're deployed as well, right? Like a third of the way into the
Keep it up,
volley.
Marine.
Pretty good. Question is, do we go out in the open to take that other shot? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Again, we want to get Lim better armor now that we're facing better weapons, right? Ideally. So let's continue to smoke our advance here, I think. We can indirect fire the grenade launcher at that second unit. Another mortar? Yeah, we should have just retreated. Oof, okay. But it's gone now.
Sir.
This squad's back to wavering. And we'll let Darby clean up the backside along with Bog and company. But since that mortar team moved first, let's try to get this indirect fire here. We can move 1 more. Yeah, good. Even triggered a fleeing way over here. Okay, HQ unit moved.
Sir.
All right, let's rally and get out of here.
They're pinned.
Not being super killy. They've got decent armor, right?
At your service.
And yeah, let's just separate as much as possible. You won't be in cover, but they're not going to advance on us, I don't think.
Up for it.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's hunt that mortar team for sure.
Movement.
More HQ units. Okay, there it is. I think we're safe to reveal. We might get mortared here as well. If we eliminate this squad, we should go back into concealment, I would think.
I'm on a roll today.
We did. Good.
At your service.
Orders.
If we move Darby first, she's probably going to get shot at. We could shoot the anti-material rifle, actually, from very far away and disable the specialist, right? Just low accuracy with that cover. Well, we committed.
I can't get through that cover.
You can do it. Ooh, I thought you could do it. Here it comes. Oh, against the drone. Excellent.
Hold strong.
We probably should have just used the vehicle. The grenade launcher's so good at direct fire, right? Looks like we're gonna have to overload to do it though. Let's just shoot like straight over this giant structure. Pretty ridiculous.
Great shot.
Yeah, definitely what we should have done there. Rotate a little bit.
Engage the enemy.
And yeah, that's most of the forces, it looks like. Got this infantry
At your
here.
service. Sir.
Looks just out of range. That's fine.
At your service.
Let's just get Sashin out of here. I think.
Sir.
See if they do push on Bog in the end.
Orders.
And then Lim, we can also start flanking with
Moving.
out of smoke grenades. We can go ahead and call in our supply drop in case we need it.
Coordinates received.
At least some cover here, but not deploy. They did push. Big mistake.
Who, sir? Flank weather suppressed.
Pull pin down right away. No one could to command. We could move the drone just to see if there's anything else back here. Let's do it. Okay, I think this is it.
At your
And if it
service.
draws some fire, you know, even better.
Orders.
Okay, we're out of range for everything, so let's have Darby.
Sir.
They could go again. We'll just ensure the pin down here.
Advance opportunity.
This MG is when it can shine, right? This kind of situation. Just lock down an area.
We have
Drone,
to help
drone
them,
tank,
Jack.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can basically do it however we want here.
Major, we're done.
And that's the mission. Overload. Sure. They're trying to kill civilians. We're not going to let them get away if we can help it. A little bloodthirsty today. We'll get a shot on. Almost got the kill there. Can Darby do it? I mean, that was going to be very, very bad. Okay, we don't have to stick around. Civilian supplies. Tons of loot. Excellent. We got some Jaeger fatigues. We got the RPG 2. Excellent. Could be a good upgrade for them. Got a standard K pack. Some more double smoke grenades, double standard protective vest. Could also upgrade them intermittently here. Another CMG. We got one of the tripod autocannons. Very cool. Could be a weapon for Pike. Could slow him down, right? But has better range. And a bundle grenade. Very good. And maximum promotion points. But a lot of squaddies down. Siren, Edwy, Empress, Immortal Bigsby. Rest in peace. Thank you for your service. Darby's determined, though. As is Bog. Very good. So yeah, 5 squad is definitely the most losses we've had, right? But we've got 50. We're doing all right. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to, so we have Carta available here, and I wanted to see who our next squad leader is going to be. So I guess they fixed, or made a change in the latest patch that you can only get 1 dossier for squad leaders at a time now, which is unfortunate. I like to have options, even if the price increased, like if that's what they were trying to fix. That little probably exploit there. We have plenty of loot. There's nothing. I've considered getting the suppressed K-Pack for Darby, right? If we wanted to just take concealed. But the laser rifle's so fun. And feels good punching against that heavy armor, right? The grenade launcher could be really good, but we have the grenade launcher on the vehicle. Nothing else terribly exciting, I thought. But yeah, who are we gonna get? Oh, JG Wetteroth. Not my favorite squad leader to see, but we have
Sir?
2 cheap options here. It seems like our comp did pretty well. I'm surprised we only saw 1 walker, didn't we? Which is way fewer. So they decided to spend their points on infantry, which we didn't struggle too much with. But we should be on the lookout for mortars. If they have more Jaegers, those can be a problem if we don't spot them first. And of course, heavy vehicles. We always want to be on the lookout for. And yeah, we'll probably do this search and rescue next, so we can get a strafing run off map ability for the rest of the operation. If we did the mine runs here, also very good. Enemy disciplines reduced by 10. Enemy vehicles and walkers will start battles damaged. Just difficulty 1 there. I think we can handle it. And then we'll see if we want to defend the outpost, get rid of this disciplined mouse. I mean, a terror camp is no good, but we could also raid the command post here, and they've got some of our data storage here. But we'll get into that in the next episode. Thanks for joining. Imagine that.